Alright, we're making some mac and cheese. Drinking game always applies. Take a shot every time I say the word alright. This is the most confusing and complicated shit I know how to make, or, well, I don't know how to make it, I just followed the fucking recipe. But it comes out outstanding. It's the best mac and cheese I've ever had, but the ingredient list is fucking huge. We got macaroni, elbows. It's for the mac. Butter. I'm gonna use like a fuck ton of this. Flour, gold medal flour, because apparently there's a fucking silver medal flour out there. Powdered mustard, it's like ground mustard, same shit, but you can't just use mustard out of the can or bottle or whatever the fuck. That's just like $5 too, pain in the ass. Milk, can't have mac and cheese without milk. 1 onion, everything I use uses fucking onion. Paprika, black pepper, bay leaves, you only need 1, it's just pretty cheap. Sharp cheddar cheese, fuck ton of that. Panko breadcrumbs, good luck finding this in the store. It's usually by the shake and bake and all the stuff. And Jewish salt. Because if it's got foreskin, it's not the kind of salt I like to use. I'm gonna measure out the ingredients and everything, be right back. Don't nobody want to see me pouring shit into a bowl. Fuck it, I changed my mind. Half cup onion. It's like not even a full half of an onion. Depends on the size of your onion, I suppose. Now this one you want to chop real fine. Should be like some CSI fucking murder scene over here. This stuff is awesome because it'll take the flavor of whatever you cook it with. In this case, mac and cheese. Yes. Again, you want to chop this really fucking fine. No big chunks. See how small that is? You can use a food processor for this too. And actually, I would use a food processor, but I keep breaking the ones I have. And this little one that used to make awesome shit. It was like perfect for a half a cup of onion, and I gave up the ghost. So then I used the one that's on top of my blender, and I managed to shatter that bitch into like 100 pieces when I was trying to take it off because it got stuck. Ended up cutting myself in the process. So I've given up on food processors because they apparently hate me, and fuck them for doing so. So I got the cup in front of me, not because I actually plan on measuring anything, but because I just want to see how much about half a cup is. So about that much onion will do. That'll be fine. Fuck it. Half a cup onion. What else we got? 3 tablespoons flour. Where the fuck did I put my flour? There it is. Just had it like 2 seconds ago. Alright. So you're gonna want to save this after you're done. Don't do it. Just fucking throw it out. You're never gonna use flour again in your fucking life. Here we go. And if you do store it, put it in a separate container because that shit is garbage. Alright, tablespoon. One. 2. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Why the fuck is there flour in macaroni and cheese? Just fucking go with it, alright? 3. And where's the 1 tablespoon powdered mustard. That shit's gonna go right in with the flour. And watch, this will have like 3 different kinds of ways to, yep. Quality sealed. Seal that quality in. So I'm sure the guy who grinds up mustard seeds for a living really gives a fuck about quality. God damn it. Alright, so this little son of a bitch is $5. I'm gonna end up putting half of it in here. Maybe more, and I'm gonna dump the rest of it down the fucking sink apparently. Alright, so it's about 1 cup. There you go. So there's 1. There's 2. Alright, what the fuck else do I need to combine? Alright. We got that. We got half a teaspoon of paprika. Flour and mustard, keep it moving, make sure it's really light. Alright, paprika goes on the onions. And I need how much of that shit? What the fuck? Half teaspoon. That was a teaspoon. There you go. Sift, pour. I need half a teaspoon of this shit. Over the sink. And we're not using a spicy paprika, which is good. Add this shit to the onion. And the bay leaf goes on the onion too. Check this out. Big fucking leaf. Little fucking holes. I love this country. What a country! Bay leaf. There you go. I like to set everything up in bowls in the order that you throw them in the shit. Alright, now I'm gonna need 3 cups of milk. Where the fuck am I gonna find something that holds 3 cups of milk? Yeah, fuck you, that's not it. Here we go. Nah, that won't hold 3 cups of milk. Fucking thing. Start making some room. Don't fall. Oh, there's our pan. What is that fucking shit? Alrighty. Fuck you, dishwasher. You have failed me. Come on. Who's your daddy? Alright, milk. Cow concentrate. So if you want to see somebody competent doing this recipe, it's actually on the Food Network. Under, what the hell's his name? Alton Brown's Macaroni and Cheese. That's the recipe I'm using. I am reviewing the recipe for copyright reasons. Can you copyright a recipe? I don't fucking know. Well, if YouTube decides to ban my account, you know why. Because I decided to make fucking macaroni and cheese. As opposed to all the gorilla porn I have on there. Which is perfectly legal. So long as people aren't involved. Alright, so that's 3 cups of milk. What the fuck else do I need? Yellow onion we got, bay leaf we got, paprika we got. Aha! The secret ingredients. It's a fucking secret ingredient because I don't know where the fuck I put it. What the hell? Here it is. There you go, eggs. Gonna want one of these. Oh, you asshole. Somebody broke my fucking eggs, and now they're all stuck. There, 1 egg. We're gonna need 1 teaspoon kosher salt. Where the fuck does that come into play at? Temper the egg, melt the butter. Doesn't say where the fucking salt goes in. Awesome. I need salt. I need how much of it? How much of it? How much of it? Cup. 1 teaspoon kosher salt. That's like... fuck it, I'll put it in with the onions. Where the fuck did my teaspoon? There's 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. And fresh black pepper. That shit on the onions too. That's when all the spices going anyway. Take it! Take it! Ah, there you go. And I wouldn't worry about that little guy. There we go. So, that's all the spices. Everything looks like it's ready to cook. See you guys on the stove. Oh yeah, butter. Fuck you, Pepper. 3 tablespoons of butter. That's about that much. So there we go. All our ingredients pre-measured, ready for the suffering. Let's see what we got. Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? No, that should be it. Alright, see you guys at the stove. Watch me burn this bitch to the ground. Alright, so we got the AC blasting because it's hot as balls in here. We got a pot of water boiling because we're going to want to get the noodles done as soon as possible when we are done with this mix. What we're going to do is heat up the pan and throw some fucking butter in there like a bow. There you go, butter. Save that. Whoa, and spilled the milk all over the fucking place because I grabbed it like a jackass at full strength. Alright, there we go. That's all the shit we're going to need. Except for the paper towel. I pull that shit off. Fuck the milk. And wipe off the ground. Hooray! Finally, I have a strange white liquid on paper towels. And I don't feel like the need to explain myself. Alright. There we go. Tools of the trade, wooden spoon. Water's boiling. Once the water starts boiling, you can turn the heat down pretty damn much. I had a recipe. It was in my fucking hand a minute ago. Throw it up. Open and throw it up. This is intriguing me. Well, I'll come get you guys once I find the fucking recipe. It's on top of the fridge. Because of course it fucking is. Alright, so let's see what the son of a bitch says. And it's not his balls. Let's let there be light. So, large pot of boiling water, go fuck yourself while the pasta is cooking, melt the butter, whisk in the flour and mustard, and keep it from burning. Alright, doesn't say over what heat. Cool. All those bubbles, that's the moisture going out of the butter. So, add all that shit and stir that shit quick. And make sure it is free of lumps, my ass. From but one big fucking lump. I'm gonna need more butter. God damn it. Alright, where the fuck did I put the butter? And that one I actually put back where it fucking belonged. Alright. Yeah, when you need to cut heat for something, it's always a smarter idea to just take it off the fucking heat and just turn off the stove, because if you just turn off the stove, you're gonna burn that bitch. Come on, butter. Alright, so we are now up to 3 tablespoons of butter. Or, no, 5 tablespoons of butter. There we go, that's more like what we wanted to see. Alright, come on, baby. I'll let powder off the side. Yeah. Now there's some kind of weird ass cooking name for whatever kind of sauce this shit is, but I don't fuck if I know what it is. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, look at it glowing. Nice and brown, nice and smooth. And it keeps growing because all the air bubbles are trying to get out as the butter's boiling off all its liquid. There we go. Next I'm going to stir in the everything else. I'm going to let that bitch sit for a long while. Alright, so we got all that shit. Now for the everything else. It's the bay leaf, the red pepper, black pepper, onion, and a little bit of the old kosher salt. And the milk. Alright, now when you add the milk, that's when you want to make sure all these clumps are fucking gone. It said whisk, I wonder if they meant whisk. There's the fucking whisk. That's right, bitches. I got the whisk. These things are cheap and they're fucking worth it. The only thing I got against them is that they take up all the space in the fucking drawer. And if you get a metal one like I do, if you're not careful, you're gonna scrape all the shit off the bottom of your pan, all the non-stick stuff. Alrighty. So we're gonna cook that for about as long as it takes for half a thing of pasta to get done. Add in the pasta using precise measurements of, fuck it, just keep dumping until the pasta starts appearing in the window. Here you go. Yeah, so about that much fucking pasta. When it starts disappearing in the goddamn window, that's about half. It's scientific, can't go wrong. Yeah, I can. I lost something again. I used to have 2 wooden spoons, now I'm down to 1. Yeah, that's the can opener. Where the fuck the wooden spoon went off to? Again, don't add oil to the fucking pasta water. There's no need. Just stir the pasta when you dump it in. Raise the temperature high. Wait until it starts boiling and then just turn the temperature down until it stops overflowing. You want this up high though. If you're gonna be boiling milk, watch the milk like a fucking hawk. Make sure it's straight lumps. Butter so too. Okay. So far so good. Oh yeah, we gotta temper in an egg. Just trying to see when that step comes. After 10 minutes. So see you all bastards in 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes and the motherfuckers at the Barilla Corporation lie about the time it takes to cook their spaghetti. Or whatever the fuck this is. Elbows. Because their shit's been cooking for like 15. Alright. Come on, you fucking drainer. I'm gonna drain the pasta. And set it aside. Like so. Oh god. Hot, 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 hot. Christ. You ever remember that you're wearing glasses because you fucking pour out a bunch of steam and water? Yeah. Alright. So we got our pasta. And we have something that looks like a weird ass concoction of man's spunk and fucking God knows what else. Come on. Setting the pasta aside to completely drain. Now this is about done when you do this and it just kind of separates down the middle like that. That's about right. What you're going to do is temper in an egg. Tempering an egg, eggs are kind of cool. They're made out of protein, and when you heat proteins they form chains, and when they form chains they turn into a solid, and we want to make this egg not turn into a solid, so we're going to gently heat it up at a medium pace. Where the fuck is my dishwasher? So, dishwasher was open because I clean as I cook, so that way I don't have to clean it after I'm done cooking. Okay, fuck you very much. Egg. Stir that bitch up. And I left this egg out when I started, so it had a chance to come to room temperature. And I've kind of kept it close to the heat as well, so it'll get a chance to be above room temperature. Since it's fucking summertime, my house is like 100 degrees near the stove anyway. So, got an egg, right? Beaten to shit. I'm gonna take a little bit of this sauce, a little bit, and add it to the egg. Here you go. Let's see if the zoom. Oh shit, camera's falling. Not good, not good. Alright. Fuck it. That's easier. Let's see if we can zoom this bitch. Oh yeah, check all that shit out. So I added some of the hot sauce. Stir it into the egg. What we're doing is trying to raise up the temperature of the egg ever so slowly. Some more hot sauce. Some more. I only use about as much sauce as there was egg. So volume wise you want to have a 1-for-1. And if you find a beak in there, it means you're lucky. You should immediately go out and buy yourself a lottery ticket. So the eggs come up in temperature, and we're gonna add it to the salsa. There we go, and stir that shit in so it doesn't scramble. And we're gonna turn off the heat. And we forgot that we fucking moved the camera. God damn, I'm not good at this at all. Good. Oh yeah. While we're doing this, we want to play America's favorite game, find that fucking bay leaf. Alright, come on out. Come on. Come on. Look, you motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Bay leaf. Alright. So we got all that shit together. I think the next thing we add is the cheese. Preheat the oven to what? To what? What the fuck am I? Oh, 350 degrees. Bake. So the oven is preheating. This is ready. Stir in the cheese. Right, I bought 2 packets of cheese. One goes inside this, one goes in the other thing. And we're gonna leave the heat on a little bit so the fucking cheese melts. Now let the cheese come to room temperature already, because it just makes this step easier. And if you're afraid that your cheese will go bad at room temperature in the course of like a fucking 30-minute process that this takes, don't worry about it. That cheese will survive nuclear winter. Alright. Just keep stirring that shit until you stop seeing cheese and just start seeing everything turn a different color. Alright, about there. If you want it to get a little more cheese color, add a little more fucking paprika. I'll turn it a darker shade, but without adding too much flavor. Or you can just add fucking cheese. One thing that I do sometimes to cheat is I take the Kraft macaroni and cheese packet and I dump that shit in here for flavor. It actually comes out really good and it gives it a nice color. But you have to waste an entire Kraft macaroni and cheese packet to do it, and if you wanted to go down that road, well, you just fucking make Kraft macaroni and cheese. Alright, cool. So all this time, my pasta has been in here, and this thing, drain it. Because we're trying not to add water to this anymore. And we're gonna start stirring it in. About half of it went into the pot, half of it went onto my foot, which is good. Alright, there we go. That's what we like to see. Some disgusting shit right there. Oh yeah. There we go. And you can start seeing the cheese stick to the pasta and pull and yank it and all that good shit. So now we got the pasta. Mix it up with the cheese. Gonna put it into the serving dish. I do have a serving dish. There it is. Oh Christ! So there's our casserole dish, I think is what they call it. Camera moving. Yeah, I got a magnetic camera stand. The thing's fucking Banff. I can stand it on top of all sorts of shit. So we got that, pull this back. I'm gonna rinse this out, it's been in the cabinet for a while. Gosh, I'm so clean. I'm gonna dump that crap in there just like that. If you go at an angle like that, you're less likely to get pasta on the sides. Some more. There we go. Got some space on top. I should have made the rest of the macaroni too. It said only make half a box though. Yeah, it said half pound. I poured an entire fucking pound in there. It's still a little sloppy. It's alright. That egg that we busted in there earlier, it's gonna make it come out alright. Now get rid of this. Got some more butter. More butter, more butter, more butter. What the fuck is this? We got some butter. We need a can. Oh, there's one. Start heating that pan up. Knife. Take the butter. Another 3 tablespoons of it. Again, it's butter, it's not healthy, but you're eating fucking macaroni and cheese. Get over yourself. Alright, so we got butter. In the fucking pan. Just want to melt it. We don't really want to boil it off just yet. And Coupe de Graci. Motherfucking panko. Breadcrumbs. Alright, so we got that. And that heating element is still hot, so try not to put plastic on it. Alright, all panko breadcrumbs is fucking ground up stale ass bread that they charge you double the price for. So we got that, what else do we need? We need some shredded cheese. Package number 2. And butter's going well. Now this is why we saved the cheese, and this is why you don't want to fill this thing up to the top. Because we're going to put an entire other package of cheese on top of this thing, and half the cheese is going to go underneath the heating element where I'm going to forget about it and light it on fire. Go. Nice and even. Fuck it. There we go. It's a pretty good recipe. Sometimes I like to make it with bacon inside, but I'm cooking this for somebody who's trying to watch their figure. So we're gonna have like 2 entire sticks of butter, but no bacon. Alright. And this butter is not melting. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Now this one I'm going to keep stirring until it stops bubbling. Or at least slows down bubbling. Because I want to get as much water out of it as possible, while still retaining that nutritious butter flavor. The oven's preheating. Now's a good time to check to see if I put anything in the oven. No, we're still good. Alright. It's always nice when you preheat your oven and you realize you left half your fucking pots and pans in there. Come on, baby. Again, all those bubbles, that's the water leaving the butter. Leaving behind nothing but that good, delicious fat. Trying to heat up a little more. Alright, that should get rid of most of it. Time for the fun part. Put enough fucking breadcrumbs to kill a whale. Buttered breadcrumbs, like God intended. Gonna want to stir this quick. See them getting brown? That's what you're going for right there. Add some more. Gonna want a lot. We're gonna add the breadcrumbs on top of the cheese, so that way you get that nice crispy cheese cracker. Okay. I'd like to offer a sincere apology to all the white people watching this. Didn't mean to call you cracker. There we go. The shit's getting brown and toasty. And that is an overly elaborate way to make 6-month-old toast with butter. There we go. Look at that. If you make this with bacon, you can also brown this stuff up in bacon grease, which is outstandingly delicious, but again, not exactly the best for you. Alright, so breadcrumbs are a go-go. Some time too, that should look like it was burning. Breadcrumbs, don't spread all the way out to the side. Just leave like an inch of space on either side so it looks awesome. Just like that. Now we're going to throw the bitch into the oven. And the cook time on this little guy, oh dear, what'd I put the pan on? Well, I used to have a kitchen sponge and now it's melted to the bottom of the pan. Alright. So we're going to cook this for about 30 minutes, but you can overcook it, that's fine. It's not going to hurt it any. There you go. And I'll see you when it's done. All this stuff, permanent part of my stove now. Awesome. Alright, so we got it out of the oven. Mac and cheese, right there. And what goes good with mac and cheese? Motherfucking ribs. Show you all how it looks like when it's properly served up. We gotta give it about 5-10 minutes to cool down though, because otherwise you're just gonna burn and everything's gonna fall apart. Alright, let's see how this fucking thing turned out. Where the fuck did I put the pots and pans holder? Goddamn. Alright. We got us a plate. Got us some mac and cheese. We need the third one. Where the fuck is the third pot? Here it is. And we got a pot and pan holder. Right there. There There we go. The fine gentleman at the craft company deigned it to make their cheese in a way that doesn't fucking melt in any way at all. Take a nice flat spatula. Squeeze it all the way down to the bottom. Now this is cooled considerably, but it's still gooey as shit. You see all that steam coming out of there? Oh, man, it's gonna be some sloppy. Come on. Come on. Yes. Gooey. Delicious. Fuck yes. So, that's our macaroni. Let's see how the fucking ribs going. Back in the oven a bit. And let's grab our tongs. Let me see the tongs. Some ribs. And there you go, man. 4th of fucking July. Explosions and shit going off in your face. Look at that. Look at how beautiful color those ribs got because we put them in the oven afterwards to glaze that sauce on. Look at that macaroni all gooey and shit. Pulling your appetite.